what we seem to assume is this physical reality with a long past and which is going to extend into a future is really just a mental state. It's like a big thought projection, and it's not your thought projection. It kicks in with the ignoring of awareness. All of that so-called long background of a past is not going on back there. From the standpoint of the onlyness and the allness of the present, which is present now, that whole thing that claims to be something that has this long background behind it actually is just a thought projection being projected right now for the first time ever. All of the so-called pasts and distant pasts, or if you want to say 2 weeks ago, look at it for yourself right now from the standpoint of present awareness. 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 decades ago, 2 billion years ago, whatever you try to say was going on back there is not back there. It's something that we seem to be projecting right here, right now, in thought. And then the conditioning will try to argue, okay, I see that, but you still got to say, you got to admit that there is this real past when these events, in a physical world, when these events really did happen, even though I know I'm just thinking them all up right now. But wait a minute, back up.
Total conjecture, right? Total conjecture.
Right, from the standpoint of consciousness as all that is, never has been a physical world because there's only consciousness. There's no physicality in pure consciousness, not even a physical universe. And if you're going to talk about it at all, any would-be past, it would have to be a mental state. It has no other presence anywhere other than thought. It's just a would-be dream state. And again, all of the so-called background that we claim was back there is just in this thought projection now. So the magnificence of this, the beauty of this, is that as that present, you have zero accumulation of stuff. You have zero baggage. You are so pure, so fresh. And here's the other thing.
You have zero to do. You have zero jobs.
Zero to do. That's right. Nothing. And here's the other thing. Unwittingly, we might say, well, okay, I see that. I kind of see that, whatever. But there'll still be this thing, okay, that's true. All what claims to be history and a future is just a thing being dreamed up now, and actually now itself cannot dream. Well, okay, yeah, I see this. But the present has been present for a long time. And wait a minute, not even the present is present now. Where the present is all that is present, there's no before. There's only the present. And not even the present itself has been before because it's present. And so how could there be a way that someone is supposed to be when not even the present knows how to be? It hasn't had any prior experience in being because it's present now for the first time. You are so screamingly pure and fresh and alive and boundless and vital. It's totally off the charts. And you do, and you go to try and describe this, and then your jaw just kind of drops. You go, oh.
Really? I mean, it's so radical what you're bringing to us, And when you say, and then when you throw in the kicker, like for the first time, I think, whoa,
yeah,
this is so radical compared to how we've been looking at these teachings and what we've been, putting ourselves through.